My name is Manuela D'Amen. I am a researcher at the ISPRA, which is the Italian National Institute for Environmental Research and Protection. I'm an ecologist and have been mostly worked on spatial ecology and species distribution model. Currently, I apply these two disciplines to biodiversity protection and conservation. I'm currently working also on invasive fish in the Mediterranean and on how to apply the Copernicus environmental data for the protection of the environment. My institution is a very large institution which has many groups of work, and it's dealing also with the protection of the marine environment. ISPRA with the CNR, which is another institution in Italy, the National Research Council, are collaborating for the project that I'm working on actually in this moment, which deals about the updating of the knowledge of the distribution of these invasive fish in the Mediterranean. We are dealing with the Mediterranean region, which is one of the most invaded seas in the world. So we are really focused on collecting data on the invasive fish. These data are actually already existing in many publications that are really spread in the scientific literature. So the data that we are collecting in a unique database are data that are already published, but it's good to take all together in a comprehensive way, because in this way we can have a global picture of what is happening in the Mediterranean from the point of view of invasive fishes. What is really nice from this new database is the possibility to show from the spatial and temporal point of view the invasion spread in the Mediterranean. We have also developed a new geo-portal. All the points are occurrences of the invasive species in the Mediterranean, and we can also see how this invasion is working since the beginning of the 19th century. And it's spreading a lot in the last years, and we have a final picture of all these species invading the Mediterranean with the information of the temporal of the invasion, which is very important to understand how this can still increase in the next year. And if we want, we can also put different layers on the map, and for instance maps from the Copernicus program, so we can see for specific dates in the past but also in the future how the temperature and salinity can change or have been in the past. And coupling this kind of data with also a biotic layer can help us to model the invasion process and maybe to predict how it can evolve in the future. First user, I think there can be researchers themselves, because having such a big picture can answer a lot of questions on the different drivers of the invasion and how these drivers are changing through the different decades. Because at the beginning the invasion was slower, then it's increasing a lot the speed, and as I was saying before, joining the data, the spatial temporal data, with a different range of abiotic variables can help researchers to understand more which are the reasons for this invasion. And this, on the other side, can help predicting what it will happen and inform policymakers on the new law that they can decide to do for protecting better the environment, and what we can do for adapting to this invasion, because unfortunately avoiding it all it's impossible. So we need to study strategies for adapting both from the point of view of the ecology, but also from the social point of view, because these species are also damaging a lot the economy of the Mediterranean and also the social part of the people, of the coast of the Mediterranean. And finally, the geodatabase can be also a means for disseminating all this information to people, because they can go here and play with different species. For instance, we have also some pages that show which are the species, the different species, so you can select one, read some information of the species, and information on how was the invasion in the Mediterranean for the species. So I think that is also useful for making this process more known to the general public. The participating to this project will allow us to update to the 2025 the database, which is very important because, as said, the invasion process is very fast, so we need to stay updated with the new species entering and to the spread of the old species that entered before. And so we need we need to continuously look in the literature to update the database. And then we are really happy to contribute to this initiative of the digital twin of the ocean, because we think that it's very important to use this AI technology for such a great objective to protect the nature and to be part of this great initiative. We are sure that will benefit also our smaller project. I knew about the digital twin of the ocean because I'm working also with the Copernicus services, so it's a kind of related new program. And I knew that there's not only the ocean digital twin, but they are trying to reconstruct the Earth digital twin, so a bit ambitious objective. But still, I think that they are really groundbreaking initiative, because they can help at the end the policymaker to understand how to better manage the protection of the environment for reaching an adaptation to all these changes that are caused by the humans. And so this is the principal point. Then on my side, on the side of our group, we are very excited to try all the tools that will come from the digital twin of the ocean to apply to our research, because we think that they will enable to have new insights on this process of invasion, and maybe will, for instance, they will help us to gather more on the interaction within the ecosystem